The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to University Stadium, home of the Lobos of the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Aztecs will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Lobos offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him.
Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Finds a tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They just keep firing. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. The Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. The Aztecs offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. That's reeled in, it's Sutton. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got a man. It's Sutton. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Aztecs are rolling down the field. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Throwing right. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Aztecs will go for it on fourth down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll try to start the second quarter by putting points on the board with a field goal. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking for space. It's McKinney. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's McKinney. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more on it.
Breaks into the open. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Lobos will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls.
Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And the Lobos will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
And the Aztecs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just chews up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This defense has given up ground, but stood tall at the end. Forced a field goal last time. They'll try to do it again. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
He's only able to get it down to the 3-yard line, and the 4th and goal attempt goes awry. Looking for space, it's McKinney. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looking to throw on first down. And the quick shuffle pass.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Looking downfield on first down. Going for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Aztecs are in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle. It's Napier. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Gives it on the option. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll go to the air. Big fella moving. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. The give to the lone running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Lobos will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. With the catch, it's Sutton. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's busted. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Aztecs look to keep this drive humming. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Aztecs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Got his man to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Napier. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Connection to the right. Still running at the 40. There he goes. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Lobos! Quick strike through the air from the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And he makes the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back, looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Here's the handoff. There he goes. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gonna let it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, San Diego State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. On the ground, it's Bankston. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On target to the left. Here he goes. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, New Mexico. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out of the gun, the inside give. Crosses the 30. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab inside the 30. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
And man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide open receiver.
And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the 1st down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? The Aztecs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got a man, it's McKinney. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab, it's McKinney. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
The short hands, it's McKinney. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Lobos racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can. So
trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it down the left side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Trying to turn the corner on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quick completion to the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Back to pass on 2nd down. The quick out. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? He wants to change this route. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He's knocked out of bounds, and he still had a long way to go, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the 4th. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. And you could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
Grab near the marker. It's Miller. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go.
Wants to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. And he scoops out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And this to lock things up late. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And man, what a big spot, a big field goal, and he just misses the opportunity to tie this football game. That was needed, fourth quarter. That was a big-time kick. That one might come back to bite him.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Aztecs want to move quickly. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Bostic. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W.